So here I've got this pretty funny image of Joselito, and I want to extract him so I can put his image on a cool background, but his hair is black, which is the same color as the background, and so the magnetic lasso doesn't really pick it up. It doesn't cling because it's not a contrast object. So I'm going to quickly go around and I'm going to seal this up, and I'm going to switch from the magnetic lasso to the elliptical tool. And when I'm using the elliptical tool, I want to make sure that the Add To selection, this one right here, is selected. I know if I hold spacebar, I can move the selection around until it's perfect. And I'm going to drag it out some. And that looks pretty cool. And then I'm just going to go like this a little bit. And there we go. That's an excellent selection. I'm going to press Control C and Control V. Voila, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Alright, to add our glowing light effect, I'm going to create a new layer. On the pen tool, I'm going to click once up here, click right below his chin, drag, click holding down, and I'm dragging, click holding down, release, and that looks good. I'm going to switch to the brush tool. I'm going to press F5. And I'm looking at this, scattering is checked, so is shape dynamics. I like this image. Press F5 to make it disappear. Pen tool, right click, stroke path. I'm on the new layer. OK. That looks pretty good. I'm going to press Enter. I'm going to go to Layer, Layer Style. I'm going to go to Outer Glow. And we'll give it a nice blue. I'm going to shift this over, change it from screen to normal. I'm going to boost up the opacity. I'm going to play around with the spread just a little bit, the size just a little bit. I play with that some more. That looks great. Next I'm going to switch to the Joselito layer. I'm going to use the magic wand. Click outside, press Control-Shift-I, press Control. Actually, I'm going to hold off right there. I'm going to switch to the lights layer. I'm going to use the eraser tool. And I can very easily and efficiently erase this. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Alright, that looks good. That looks clean and professional. I'm going to now do something a little different. I'm going to click on the Joselito layer and I'm going to drag it to the new layer box. And when I do that, it creates a copy. With this copy, I'm going to switch to the marquee tool, and I've got the elliptical selected. And I'm going to press Control C, Control V. I'm going to now press Control U to desaturate it so it's black and white. I'm going to then press Control T and make it 333% of its original size. I'm going to shift it over right here. I'm going to press the check. I'm going to now drop it below this other layer, and I'm going to now play around with the blending modes and see what looks good. It's going to take a little bit of experimentation, but this overlay blending mode looks good, so I'm going to put this right there. And that's a pretty cool effect. I'm going to conclude by writing his name in the sky, and I don't have a cool font picked out quite yet, but I'm sure you guys can come up with something nifty. Obviously we want to do a layer style, and with this layer I'll also do an outer glow. We'll give it another nice blue. I'm going to make it 100%. Change it to normal. I'm going to take this. I'm going to put this right here, and I know it's below, so I'm going to press F7. I'm going to drag it on top. I'm going to press Control T. And what a good boy this kid is. Wow. Wow, he looks very, very trustworthy.